2022 has been the worst and the best year of my life. 2022, the year which started with a diagnosis, which then was followed by a prognosis. The sky was heavy and the mood was gloomy. My body deteriorated fast and I lost all my autonomy. Cancer took over my body. I could not eat, sit, or walk. No energy was left in me to be able to talk. Rational decisions were made, but I quickly started to fade. I needed people to wash me, feed me, and to lift me to the commode. I felt a lot of shame, but none of it was showed. I wore diapers to provide relief for my carers, as this meant less work for my bearers. With treatment I lost all my hair, ended up with a hairstyle I would never dare. At the end of the day, it made me feel appreciation, while also giving me a sense of liberation. As a mother, my heart was broken every day, as my children had to stay away. For my protection, the doctor said, but it got me closer to being dead. Children suffered with separation, but we could give no explanation. You need to live for your children, they said. However, time with me, they started to dread. But the pain was unbearable. I screamed and I cried. My parents helplessly stood by my side. Hope was lost, and the will to live was fading. Fever spiked, and for the ambulance we were waiting. My family all came to say their goodbyes. I felt weak, could barely open my eyes. Positive and encouraging words they brought, while visibly distraught. I could not help but think the end was near. As I was loaded in the ambulance, I could feel fear. Is this the last time I see the people I adore? I felt I cannot hold on for much more. I heard the doctors say, my heart may stop, and the fever would not drop. All levels were out of range. I needed to make a change. A will to live ignited inside of me. With the words of the doctor, I could not agree. I felt like I had a fire raging in my heart. How will I make sure my circumstances do not make me fall apart? I knew I had to open my heart and quiet the mind, and for this meditation was the tool I managed to find. I became a different person, but this gave me no guarantee things will not worsen. I meditated endlessly each day, but my symptoms could not be kept at bay. I worked hard to focus on the positive of my life. However, the words of the doctor cut like a knife. In hindsight, the cancer has been a blessing. It showed me the things that I needed to be addressing: stress, guilt, anxiety, fear, and frustration were the emotions keeping me in a low vibration. I learned that I needed to focus on the positive. This was my prerogative. I learned to believe in a different future for myself, different from what is outlined in the books on the doctor's shelf. I now know that giving is as beautiful as receiving, that it is okay to let go and be forgiving. It is also okay to ask for help when you are in need. I learned to overcome my ego, as that was the only way I could be freed. I now can appreciate small things and big things in life. Being able to stand, sit, walk and run makes me feel rife. I needed to be physically stopped so that I can smell the flowers. It was not easy and I needed to meditate for hours. I learned that this journey is not linear. There are a lot of things we need to bear. But if we truly believe and surrender to a different possibility, we will be positively surprised by our inner ability. My husband lost his job for being dedicated to his family. We did not stress, cry, or worry about our bleak financial calamity, as we knew that this is irrelevant in the bigger picture. We believed that the universe is working towards a better future. As I focus on positivity, I understand that I do not have guarantees. I do not know whether I will overcome my disease. I may live for less than another year as predicted by the medics, or I could live for longer and beat the statistics. I will for sure dedicate the rest of my life, however long it is, to inspire others with the story of my diagnosis. I want to help others by sharing my experience, struggle, and teaching, in the hope that you find something that is enriching. 2022 has been the worst year as my old self had to disappear. 2022 has been my best year as my renewed self had to appear. Looking forward to the new year with a lot of enthusiasm and cheer. Whatever it may bring, I hope to always remember I am in control of my thoughts and my emotions while giving grace to my beautiful soul.